Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of my FIFA 18 West Ham United career mode. In today's video we've got 3 huge games: at home against Bournemouth, away against Spurs, and away against Altec in the Europa League. Now as you can see, we do have a Carabao Cup in between this Bournemouth and Spurs match, which I am going to of course sim, because I'm not too bothered about the Carabao Cup this season. We of course did win it last year, so I'm not too worried if we do get knocked out early rounds. My objective really cup wise is probably to get as far in the Emirates FA Cup, because that is the cup that we need to win, because we did of course win the Carabao Cup last season. So yeah, 3 games in today's episode which I am very looking forward to play, and yet another treat in the Europa League, this time against Altec. So yeah, first game of the episode, which we're going to head into now, is at home against Bournemouth, and let's hope we do get a win. This is the team that I have decided to go with against Bournemouth. In goals of Font, Normal back for Aubameyang, Abdu, De Vrij, Hernandez, Guerrero, Rabiot and Chan just in front of the defenders. Bergwijn, I've decided to bring Mukhtar after that class display against Rosenborg in the Europa League. And then we have Brandt on the left as usual, and Embolo up front. Strong team that I think is well capable of beating Bournemouth. And the first half didn't record on me, which is annoying. So we did go down 1-0 against Bournemouth after only 40 minutes I mean. Pretty poor goal to concede, but we will show you now what the goal was like, but wasn't the best now, I must say, to concede against them. We did get injured player as well. Guerrero went down injured, and we're going to look for, yeah, here's the goal now. So as you see, very bad defending for me, and Stanislas, brilliant finish from him, and it ended up hitting the back of the net. Brilliant shot there, and no chance for the Font, and it is 1 at the break. And let's hope we can get into the second half and get back into the game. Fucking hell, 2-0 now. We've a big mountain to climb, and Lewis Cook has just scored yet again. This has been a terrible performance and a very frustrating game. And this sounds really bad, but I have to blame Embolo for this, because Embolo has been so sloppy in this game again. He's just not showing that he can be a top striker. And as you can see, pretty poor finish, hits off the striker, hits off the goalkeeper, the Font, and deflects into the back of the net. But very mixed performance again, and we could be on to our second defeat of the season. And I have decided to bring Antonio on for Embolo, because I feel like Embolo is just letting the team down attacking wise. And you see, Antonio feels a lot more free-flowing than Embolo. Embolo just feels sloppy, and Emre Can takes a shot but comfortably at the hands of Begovic, and it still remains 2-0. And here is Mikaz, and that is 3-0. I've not been able to get the ball off Bournemouth. They've been so good with possession, and we've just been so poor in this game. It's now 3-0. And we're going to go into our biggest defeat of the season yet, and that is boos are ringing around the stadium now, and I say fans will be leaving momentarily now. So yeah, another crap performance, and 3-0 now, and we need to stop dropping points against small clubs like Bournemouth. This is not good. And that is full time, a game that I just don't want to talk about, because it was so shocking all round, and the team were just not good enough, giving the ball constantly away to Bournemouth. But fair play to Bournemouth, they were excellent in this game, and they thoroughly deserved the win. But we just can't be dropping points like this, because it's not good enough, and we need to be making Champions League. At the moment it doesn't look likely if we're going to put in performance like this for the rest of the season. But we do move on to the second game, which gets a lot harder. It's against Spurs, and let's hope we get a win. And to make things worse, we've got news that Guerrero will be out for 7 months with an ACL, so that is a bit of a downer now. So it has not been a good episode so far, and let's hope luck does turn around by just sim this game, and hopefully we do get a win against Stoke. So that is a really bad injury for Guerrero, and Masuaku needs to be putting in the performances, as he will be starting off at left back. And yeah, I'm going to put into the second team now, and let's hope we do get a win, because God, I just need a little bit of a push, because actually that is our team we're going to be going with, and it's well capable of winning. It has 3-2 against Stoke. Good performance, and we do go through in the cup, and we see we are 13th in the league currently, which is not a good position, and we need to be moving up the table, or we are going to be falling behind the leaders. You see the table, 13th place, Spurs are 16th going into this game, and we are currently 7 points, 4 points off top 4, so still there's not much of a gap yet, but if we keep dropping points, then we are going to be creating the gap. The gap's going to get a lot bigger, and it's going to be a bigger mountain to climb in this game. As you see, my manager rating does go down as well, and let's hope we do get a win here against Spurs and get off to winning ways in this episode. I have decided to drop a few people for this game. I have decided to drop Lafont in goals for Hiradeki. I've decided to drop Brandt for Barco, Mukhtar for Lanzini, and of course Masuaku is coming in for Guerrero, and we've dropped Mbolo for Antonio because they were not good in the last game. And let's hope we do get off to winning ways in this episode, or get back into winning ways against Spurs. Let's hope for a good performance and not like the performance the last game. And that is half time. A very good performance from the lads, much improved from the last game, and we've just been lacking the finish, and that was our problem in the game. But Lloris has been Spurs' best player so far, and he has saved many of our shots. As we look at the match facts now, 6 shots, 3 on target. It seems like a lot more shots than that, but good first half, and we need to keep it this way if we want to get a victory against Spurs. And here's Dele to Lucas. Lucas to Harry Kane, tries to look for someone in the box but fails to do so, and he just has it and almost scores as well. But that is full time, and a very frustrating game because we just couldn't get through the defence, and we seem to be a lot more improved in this game, which is a bit of a positive now. So good game though. We just could not finish our chances enough. As you see, 8 shots, 5 on target, not good enough. We should be at least scoring one of them, and we move on to the last game of the episode with that 0-0 draw against Spurs. I have decided to sim this game against Altac, and I have decided to leave it there, the episode, because I just don't want to ruin it too much, because we weren't that great in today's episode, only 1 point out of 2 games. So I'll see what the result is like in this game, and if we do win, I will continue it. If we don't, then yeah, we lost. So yeah, I will leave it. Actually, I'll play the Man City game, and then we will leave the episode there. But as you can see, we are 12th at the moment, and hopefully we can get a win against Man City and play as good as we did in the last game. But we do have a transfer offer here for Hector Ingram, which I am going to accept straight away. And actually, Bergwijn has now suffered a broken metatarsal, so that is not good news, and he'll be out in the next 5 weeks. So another player who has who's another attacking minded player who's got injured, so that is not good news. And we do head into the game against Man City with a kind of weakened team, no Guerrero or anything. So yeah, I am going to do the training before we do get into the game against Man City. You see positive training there, C's, both C's for Sarr. But so yeah, pretty good training session there, and let's hope we can get a win here against Man City. It's a huge game, and we need to be getting back to winning ways, because we cannot be slipping any more, dropping any more points, especially early on in the season when people will be making ground on us. As you see, the team I am going to put back up Antonio up front, and I'm going to bring Barco in at right mid. And other than that, I think that is the team we are going to go with. Pretty strong team that I think is well capable of getting something out of Man City, or maybe at least threatening them anyway. But so yeah, that is the team we are going to go with. You see 2 players are injured, 3 players now are injured, 2 wingers and one left back. So yeah, that's the team we are going to go with against Man City, and let's hope we can get a win and grab all 3 points and move up the league. To Sterling into De Bruyne, and that is 1-0 Man City. Terrible start again in this game, and we are dropping more points if we keep it this way. 18 minutes played, and unfortunately it is 1-0 now. Dangerous, kicked out there from Bravo, comes to Brandt. Brandt takes a shot and 1-1. Brilliant finish from Brandt, and that is what we needed. Another goal, a goal to get back into the game, and just before half time is the perfect time to score an equaliser, and that is a brilliant goal there from Brandt, and caps off quite this. It kind of makes the first half a bit better after such a disappointing first half after going down 1-0 against Man City very early. But Brandt, that man has done the business again, and that's why we brought him in. He's an impact player, and he shows up whenever he's needed. And that is half time. Bit of a positive end to this first half by getting that equaliser, but other than that, it's been a pretty poor first half. Been giving the ball away to Man City multiple times, but let's hope the second half can be a lot better and we can get back into the game and hopefully grab a winner. And that is full time. It's a good point against Man City, like, I can't lie now. It's good to get at least a point out of these big teams, but still, it's 1-1. I thought we could have snatched that winner, but we just couldn't get through their defence, and it does end 1-1. Unfortunately, as you see, 4 shots, 1 on target. We did kind of get dominated with possession, but at the end I thought we were the better side, and we were pretty close to grabbing the winner, but we just couldn't get past Mangala, who was a tank at the back. But that is where we are going to leave today's episode. Not the best episode, I must say. 2 points out of a possible 9. You could say it's average now, but the fact that we did play 2 of the best teams in the league does say something. As you can see, so far 2 wins, 2 draws and 3 losses out of a possible 7 games, and 8 points out of a possible 21. So it's pretty average, but we need to make up ground in the next episode. And then the teams that we have in the next episode is Norwich, PSV and Everton. So yeah, that's an exciting episode coming up next. But that is where we are going to leave today's episode. Hope you did enjoy. If so, smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next episode very soon.